Hey there, I hope you're doing amazing, having a great day. It's Friday here, so happy Friday. So guys, we're at the end of our healing journey. For those of you that have been in healing for a long time, that came here to heal generational issues, generational programming, conditioning, kick yourself out of the programming, conditioning of this world, of this reality, of this universe. You actually came here for a greater purpose, which is to heal the lineage of the universe. It's not just what you see here, it's greater than that because you're more powerful than that, you're bigger than that, you're amazing. But now that the healing journey is coming to an end, which means that the old cycle, the old way is dissipating, the predator prey, the narcissist empath, the toxicity. For me, it's a toxic masculine, it's also toxic feminine energy that was leached on and grabbed onto me like an ego. It's what you call the ego here, and it was siphoning off my abilities, my light, my pureness, my innocence. And it was using that energy to fuel its own reality, its own manifestations, because it's a godless energy and it doesn't have connection to God or to source like I do. So it needs that energy. It needed that energy to survive, to create. But now that that is being pulled off completely, because I can feel the God energy, I can feel my energy coming back into myself, and I'm watching this ego, this leech, this attachment, whatever you want to call it, that would not let me go. It's being forced to let go because I am no longer accepting this dynamic. I am no longer allowing for this energy to feed off of me. I've been trying to get rid of it for a long time. But this is a journey. This is about healing, and it was bigger than just, my this human shell. And I had to allow my greater self, my higher self, the ability to heal as well and to undo her own belief systems, conditioning and programming, and now allow for God energy to come back into me, dissipate that energy, that negative energy, and then attract, pull in higher vibrational energies, energies that are more like me, that want to do things a different way. We want to do things with building, with love, with unity, not the old polarity way. So I'm literally watching this dynamic and feeling it happen within me, which is going to shift and is shifting everything in my reality. And when I started this channel over a year ago, it wasn't something that I wanted to do. I've spoken about this before, but it was something that I was told I needed to do. Not for fame, not for money, not for clout, not for any of that, because I'm not into that stuff. I think that knowledge, wisdom, energy it's free. It's infinite. There's an infinite supply. If I am truly living the way that I think and feel, then I understand that I am protected. God protects me. Am I discerning? Do I make wise choices? Yes, absolutely. But when I get a nudge, or when I get a download, or when I get a voice, or when I get a song, or when I get a person or something telling me, hey, don't do that, or hey, do that, I listen, because my intuition, which is connected into source, which is me, is my guidance system. It's like my GPS. I follow it. I trust it. I allow it. I live my life that way. So when I started this channel, I did it because long time ago when I was a kid, I loved this song by Madonna, If I Live to Tell. If I live to tell my secret. And it was part of my description, but I got rid of it. And I remember singing that song as a child to my sisters, but it wasn't Rebecca, it was my greater self saying, hey, I'm here for a purpose. And I know who I am. See me? And my sisters didn't get it, which is fine. They didn't know. And I'm okay with that. But my secret, what I needed to tell, what I needed to do, which is where you come in, is to be a leader of this new earth, to be a leader of this new world, this new way of living, existing, which is completely different than what we're used to here, what this is used to. This polarity, this division, this hate, this war, all that stuff. I don't subscribe to that. But that song was really important because I knew at a young age, and I've known my whole life, that there was a likelihood I wasn't going to make it. That when you are a change maker, when you're a big thinker, when you are a prophet, when you are an energy that, or a person that knows, and I knew I was greater than this human form before, I knew that was more true to me than this human form, this human life. And I knew that I didn't fit in here, that everything here was backwards to me. It didn't make any sense. I also knew that when I put my mind to something, I manifested it. I know my powers. Not all of them, but they're pretty magnificent. And it's yours as well. And you're starting to come back online. You're starting to remember. And that's what these energies didn't want me or you to remember, is they don't want you to remember the truth about yourself, where you come from, what you are, and what you're tapped into, and what your abilities are, because then you dismantle this whole dynamic, because it was built on your energy, your psychic abilities, your telepathy, your energy. That's all you. It wasn't them. That's why when we come here, or we've come here in the past, they've murdered us or enslaved us, because they do not want to lose their power base, because their power base is you. It's siphoning from people like you and me. They don't have real power. Real power comes from God. It comes from source. It's like the light. I get that from God, not from other people. And then it flows out through me. That's how I'm able to do my miracles and do my work. And same with you. So anyway, that was really a pivotal moment, remembering that song again over a year ago. And I was like, okay, I've got to do this, because there are others out there, and we've got to start this process of moving forward with the new way and finding each other. And although I pushed back, although I didn't want to do this, and there's going to be videos on here that don't make sense, or I go off, or whatever. It's not about that. It was never about that. It was never about me either. It's about the greater purpose. The greater purpose is, which is creating a better way to live, better way to exist. Heaven on earth. Sounds way better than hell. I mean, just saying. So anyway, the point is that healing journey is coming to an end. That unity, that unification, that coming together it's right around the corner. You're about to meet your kingdom spouses that were chosen, that you chose, that were not chosen for you. We're not doing the twin flame soulmate dynamic anymore. No, because the two-party system fails every time. Why? Because what if one of them goes toxic? The whole thing goes toxic. Ain't doing that no more. This is where the multiverse is going to start stemming from. Instead of being a closed circular system, like a carousel, and we get stuck on a hell loop, we're now going to move into a flower, kind of like your chakras, where each individual entity, especially these new children that are going to be born, they're going to create their realities, a universe within a universe, kind of like these video games like Minecraft. Why do you think these video games came online for these kids? Because they're in their worlds, they're creating, and they're jumping into other worlds. It's exactly how the future is going to be. But first, the old has to come down in some ways. In order to rebuild the house, if you build it on quicksand, you have to tear the whole thing down, because the foundation is unstable. And that's what's happened. These energies that attacked you, they attacked your stability, your foundation, your I am, your confidence, your knowing of who you are. That's where they reside. And it's down into your root chakra. It's down into the base of who you are. So you have got to get down in there. And when you go down in there, bring the light in, and don't fight these energies, dissipate them. No, you don't exist. No, I'm not abiding by that. No, that's not true. They're going to fight, but don't fight back. When someone goes high with high emotion, when they're coming at me, attack, I drop low. Why? Because that counterbalances their energy, and then they feel stupid, sort of, and then they are forced to come down because I'm not fighting at that level. I don't have to. I do not have to fight you. I'm not going to. I'm going to stay in my peace, in my grounded, my rootness, my I am who I am. And I'm not going to let you bully me, attack me, yell at me, curse at me. And if you're going to continue to do that, I'll walk away. Because y'all are coming into your bodies fully 100%. Formless is becoming form. You're understanding that I am God. God and I are one. It's exactly what Jesus was trying to teach you. Bring that energy here. Make it a part of who you are here. And then from there, once you are 100% healed, you're 100% whole, it shines outside of you. You are the light. You are the bug zapper is what I call it. So when these moths, when these things come towards you, they don't stand a chance. They'll either won't come towards you because they're scared of you, or they will just zap and go away, or they will upgrade. See, that's when you know you're a powerful energy. You don't have to go around helping people, charging people money, healing them. No, I'm already healed. I already reprogrammed myself. My energy is reprogrammed to the point that when people come into my energy is so big, it's so powerful, it's so healing that everything and everyone around me has to bump up or bump out. Everything around me grows. Everything around me becomes better. Why? Because I did the work. I am the energy. I am the source. You are. Get it? This is your reality. Reality is going to bend to you. You're not bending to this reality anymore. You don't abide by these rules and these human laws. I come from heaven, bitch. I'm right there with God. Why would I come down here and be a lowly little human and be in a society that all they want to do is take from me, lie to me, beat me, manipulate, and all that other bullshit? No, fuck that. I came here to change me and everything around me. That's what you came here for too. Step into your energy. Step into your truth of who you are. Stop playing games. Stop playing their games. Stop playing like you're small, because you're not. You're not. And stop caring what other people think and feel. That's their problem, not yours. You are coming back online. There is a switch inside of you that is about to be turned on. You're about to receive a bunch of upgrades. You're about to receive a bunch of knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Get ready. The great thing about the universe, when you start to control it, if you will, you control your reality, is that it will give you all of the information that you need. And for me today, it was a song, and I'm going to play it for you, and I do not have the rights to this song. And it's called Don't You Forget by Glenn Lewis. And it goes back to the original when I made this channel. It was if I lived to tell. If I made it this far, which I did, thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you for everybody that protected me. I know I got a massive team around me. And now that I've lived, now it's time for me to tell the story, which is what I've been doing. Now it's time for me to live it. Now it's time for me and you to go show them how to live a better life, a better you. And this song, the words are exactly what I needed to hear today. And it talks about, hey, little girl, remember your dream. Remember your vision. Don't let anyone else around you take that away from you. Because it's yours. This has been a long journey and hard, and I know that. Home is here. So many of you wanted to go back home and get away from this place because it's horrible. It sucks. It hurt. But that is all shifted now because God is here. We are going to prove that God is real and that heaven is attainable. Through you, through me, through us. You get it, family? I love you. Do not give up on your dream. Do not let anybody tell you that you are not who you are. That's their problem, not yours. I see you, I love you, and I stand right next to you. Till the end. And at the beginning, which is now. Listen to that song if it resonates with you. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later. I love you. Have a great day.